Previously on Blood Hunt, the world has been dragged into eternal night. The vampire nation has risen as all the Dark Force users are suddenly exploded. The Dark Force energies are coming out from their bodies and it covered the sun, blocking its rays coming to the surface, and the streets of New York City have descended into utter chaos as the vampires are hunting down its millions of citizens. The Avengers and the amazing Spiderman are trying their best to defend the humanity. But during the fight with the Ultra Vampires group named Blood Coven, the heroes get defeated. Thor is dead, Scarlet Witch is captured, and Black Panther sacrifices himself to save the remaining heroes. So in the middle of this chaos, Blade visits the Sanctum Sanctorum to meet with Doctor Strange, and he informs the vampire cult known as the Structure and its new leader are responsible for this whole mess, and they have unleashed an all-out undead assault on the humanity. But while Strange and Clea are making a plan to destroy all the vampires with their spell, Blade reveals he is the leader of the Structure and he is the main culprit, and he stabs Strange into his chest and kills him. The whole world has disappeared into the darkness and Spider-Man is trying his best to save the remaining humanity. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review chapter 49 of The Amazing Spider-Man. You can get the previous parts on this playlist. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up in the Upper East Side in an abandoned store. One of Tombstone's men, Karim, is looking for White Rabbit as she came here to get some useful things that will help them fight the vampires. And from the upper floor, Karim hears Rabbit's voice, so he follows it. But there he sees White Rabbit has been infected and she joins the vampires. But not only her, the entire citizens of New York City are suffering from this vampire pandemic. Everyone is waiting for sunrise to save them from the vampires. But the problem is, the sun was supposed to come up 4 hours ago. And that means there are a bunch of New Yorkers who need something else to save them. So Spider-Man is here to save their lives. This is the kind of fight that Spidey enjoys. No tough questions about who the bad guys are. No eternal debate over who is right or who is wrong. He is fighting literal monsters and he knows how to handle them. But Peter is also worried about his close ones. MJ seeing the aunts and Randy. She said she had texted him if anything went wrong. And in the middle of the fight, Peter gets a text message. Not MJ, an unknown number. The person wants Peter to send Spider-Man to the location. So Spidey arrives there. But something is odd. No screams, no commotion, just quiet. On a night like this, probably not good. And then he hears a voice, and it is Karim. He was the one who texted Peter to send Spider-Man as he wants his help to save White Rabbit as she is in trouble. So Spidey tells him that is not his problem. That girl always tries to stab him with a carrot. It is Tombstone's problem, not his. But Karim tells him Spider-Man is a hero. He helps people. He even pulled him out of a burning car and he didn't even know him. So he begs Spidey to save White Rabbit. So with no other options left, Peter agrees and he follows him. So before entering into the building, Karim shows Peter a bunch of wooden stakes that will kill the vampires. White Rabbit was sent here to collect these stakes, but one of those things caught her and she is a bloodsucker now. So Peter asks him, does he want him to enter this stake into her heart? So Karim says no, the vampire that got her is still inside. So all Spidey has to do is to stake him through the heart and anyone he has beat turns back to normal. So after getting the confirmation, Peter grabs those spikes. He tells Karim to wait outside and he enters in that building alone. But while looking for White Rabbit, Peter sees blood and a bunch of rats are running all over the floor. But suddenly, his spider sense begins to alert him, and right from behind, the vampire rabbit jumps on Spidey and the two engage in a fight. The increased strength and reflexes of Rabbit put Peter in danger, but before she can bite him, Karim shows up and he tackles her and locks her into a storage room. And he quickly tells Spidey to go to apartment 38. That vampire is in that room. So with no other options left, Peter goes inside that room with a fear in his heart. the creaking door sound, half-eaten packages of meat. It proves that a monster lives in this place. And soon, he hears his voice, and as he enters there, Peter sees no one, but his spider sense alerts him, and the vampire jumps on him. But something is different. He is chained up, and he is telling Spider-Man to get away from him. And he also reveals he chained up himself, and then he sees the wooden stakes, and he tells Spidey to end his life, kill him. But Spidey hesitates. He asks him what happened here, so the vampire tells him he was downstairs, giving a customer his change. He remembered his eyes. They were kind, but suddenly he started to see black. No one was there. All he remembered were teeth. And after some time, that man was gone, and he was hungry. The next thing he knew, Rabbit was here. He takes half his money, and he could hear the blood running through her veins, and then he was biting her. He thought Spider-Man would come. When he was taking his money, he would stop her, but he never did, and he beat her. So now, as Spidey is here now, so the vampire begs him to end his life. But Spidey says no. He tells the vamp he knows some people who are experts in this kind of stuff. So Spidey promises the vamp he will help him. But right now, he has to stay in this place. But while talking, the vampire is stabbed from the back, and he turns into ashes, and it is Karim. Spidey gets mad as Karim killed an innocent man, but he tells Spider-Man time was running out for him. He was bit by Rabbit, so the only way to solve this was to kill the main culprit. But Spidey doesn't agree, as he killed an innocent man, and he will pay for this. But Rabbit tells Spidey, this is a war, nobody's gonna care about a few casualties. But Spidey tells him he cares. He then leaves the door and arrives outside. He sees the entire city is in great chaos. Carnage are everywhere, and it drives him mad. Peter stops holding back on the vampires, brutalizing them, saving the people. But it doesn't feel good, and the only thing is bothering Peter that who did this? What turned these people into vampires? And while he is thinking for a way to get some help, Peter sees Dr. Connors, the lizard, is here to eat Spider-Man alive. And with this, the chapter 49 of The Amazing Spider-Man comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share them on the comment section down below. And please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.